Hi, Tom Trento, Director of the United West, here with a national security warning on April 13th, 2015. Muslim terrorists are going to lobby the 114th Congress. Yeah, for real. Muslim terrorists are going to lobby the 114th Congress. Are you out of your mind? Do you ever ask yourself, I know I have, and I'm sure you have you ever asked yourself, how the heck did we get to a point where today, in light of all the craziness, Islamic craziness going on in the world, we are introducing, welcoming Muslim terrorists to go into the United States Congress, lobby Congress to change the laws to make it harder to investigate Muslim terrorists? Did you ever ask yourself that? If you haven't, you should. There's one answer that really sums up the totality of how this happened. The answer is this guy right here, Grover Norquist. You go, Tom, Grover Norquist is a wonderful anti-tax conservative and a leader of the Republican Party. Yeah, but he is a Muslim Brother operative who has enabled the Muslim Brotherhood worldwide and particularly in the United States to develop such influence throughout the Republican and Democrat Party to the extent that in a couple of days, on the 13th of April, 2015, terrorists will be lobbying our representatives in Congress. Well, how did all of this start? Let's go in the Wayback Machine to October 23, 2000, when Grover Norquist and his co-founding partner, Abdul Rahman Al-Amoudi, they founded an organization called the Islamic Free Market Institute to bring influence, Islamic influence, into the United States. They started that, and they together organized a little rally outside the White House. And Al-Amoudi, who is in prison today for terrorism, Al-Amoudi was the spokesperson at the rally. Well, why should I tell you? Let me just show you Grover Norquist's rally in front of the White House, October 23rd, 2000. Check this out.
Anybody support this Hamas here? Anybody is a supporter of Hamas here? Anybody is a supporter of Hamas here? Hear that, Bill Clinton? We are all supporters of Hamas. Allahu Akbar. I wish they added that I'm also a supporter of Hezbollah. Anybody supports Hezbollah here? Anybody supports Hezbollah here?
Now, do you think Grover would agree that he had anything to do with a rally that praised Hezbollah and praised Hamas, both organizations dedicated to the destruction of Israel? Well, recently, Glenn Beck had an opportunity to ask him just that. Check this out.
In 2000, late 2000, October or so, gave this speech at a rally and said that he supported Hamas and he supported
hold on just a second.
Hezbollah.
No, hold on just a second. At a rally sponsored by you.
Oh, okay. I know what the concern is. No. There was an intern. This was written up in Insight at the time, afterwards, because somebody had said so. We had an intern who had said that was okay. He was told that's not okay. And there was no money involved. He just, I guess, they got a bunch of people's names attached to some rally in opposition to the occupation of the West Bank.
Oh, so you didn't sponsor that at all. That was an intern that made that mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Did you see him squiggling and squirming? I get it, though. Grover said that back then, a long time ago, some intern somehow got involved with Al-Amoudi and had that rally, and he really didn't know anything about it. Lie, Grover. It's a lie, and this is what Grover does magnificently, folks, as an operative of influence for the Muslim Brotherhood. See, we pushed the way back button to go to the way back machine and got from Grover's own website right here, smoking gun evidence from his website dated 13 October 2000, 10 days before that rally, a briefing paper that went out to the public, ironically. Let me read what it says. Grover, you're nailed on this, buddy. March and rally in Washington against Israeli aggression. On October 23, 2000, there will be a march and rally in front of the White House in Washington, D.C. Purpose of the rally? To protest Israel's aggression toward the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Who the heck in the world calls this the Al-Aqsa Mosque accept Muslim jihadi terrorists, and Israel's escalating use of violence toward the Palestinian people. This is in the year 2000. The march and rally are being organized by the National Task Force for the Crisis in Jerusalem, a coalition of national American Muslim organizations, of which, listen to this, smoking gun material, of which the Islamic Institute, Grover's organization, Islamic Institute, is a part. This product put out by Grover wasn't put out by an intern. In fact, this was probably put out by a communications director who usually does this. And ironically, most probably the communications director this time was Grover's future wife. He got married in 2005. And before that, his wife was the director of the Islamic Institute, communications director. It goes on, this smoking gun document. It is highly important that the Muslim community in the U.S. demonstrate, this is on his own letterhead here, demonstrate a show of solidarity by attending this event. A strong presence will emphasize the call of American Muslims for peace and justice in Jerusalem and Palestine. Buses are being chartered nationwide to bring them in. For further information, contact the Islamic Institute via phone or email. If only an intern was involved, Grover, why are you asking people to contact you for more information about your event? Now here's the caveat, the coup de grace, ladies and gentlemen. On April 13th, 2015, the same people that attended this event on October 23rd, 2000 are attending the Muslim Brotherhood Advocacy Day at the United States Capitol to change the laws to make it harder to catch Muslim terrorists. Listen to the members on the paper written in 2000. Members of the NTFCJ are the Muslim American Council, the American Muslim Alliance, American Muslims for Jerusalem, the Council on American Islamic Relations, CARE, an organizer of April 13th, was back there at the rally on October 23rd, 2000. The Islamic Circle of North America, back there in 2000 in Congress on April 13th. The Islamic Institute, this organization, the Islamic Society of North America, the Muslim American Society, the Muslim Public Affairs Society, Muslim Students Association. If you're not incensed and aggravated with this unbroken chain of Muslim Brotherhood influence generated in part, parcel, completely at times by Grover Norquist, then you've lost all sense of patriotism throughout your body. It is time that we develop a war footing and an anger, a proper professional legal anger toward the Muslim Brotherhood and Grover Norquist trying to change America away from its founding principles into a Sharia-compliant, Islamically directed country. It sounds crazy, but that's where we're going. Join with us, fight against this. But you know what? Maybe it's also time, in the alternative, for the FBI to grab a pair of these suckers, put Grover's wrists in each side, tighten these Ziploc cuffs up, and deport Grover to the Islamic country of his choice. Have a wonderful day.